Great. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Veronica Kelly here, and I'm excited to break down some tapping EFT with you guys today. We're going to be going over the basics of tapping. I'm going to give you a little bit of a breakdown about what tapping is, how it works, and then we're going to go through a couple rounds of tapping, and then we're going to drop into a meditation and just really allow our bodies to integrate the shift and the new intentions, whether you guys tap something out or whether you tap something in. So, with that, we'll just give it about maybe one more minute for anyone else to hop on to get yourselves settled and we'll get started. Awesome. Okay, great. So, as far as tapping goes, tapping is kind of the slang term, if you will, for emotional freedom technique. Now, emotional freedom technique, I know it's a lot of words. Often it's dubbed as EFT for emotional freedom technique, or it's called tapping because that's exactly what we're going to do. And we're going to tap on specific points in the body, and and we're going to work through moving through stuff. So, if you guys are near a computer, which you probably are since you're watching this, you're more than welcome to pull out the tapping points. So, there's different points. I'll talk about this in a second. I'll show you guys on my body. But for further reference, also, if you just want to have a secondary thing to reference so that you're sure that you're hitting the points, then you can Google EFT tapping points and it'll put a map up of the body. But there's, I think, believe it's seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, there's nine. There's nine main tapping points that we're going to go through. Once you get them, they're pretty simple and they're very easy to access. So, with that, we're going to just talk a little bit about why tapping, what the science is around the modality, and I'm going to give you guys a couple examples of how it has worked for me. So, all right. If this is your first time doing tapping, or if you've done it a bunch of times, either way, this breakdown is going to be very helpful for you. EFT works with the different lines of energy. So it's very similar to acupressure, how acupressure, you're stimulating a certain point, which activates a line of energy to release something. So this could be a pain, this could be tension, um, whatever have you. Acupressure or acupuncture is very similar, but a lot more complex. There's so many different lines in our body that you can activate to move energy through. And then tapping is like the most simplified version of the different maps on the body that we're going to use. With acupuncture, well, basically with anything with Chinese medicine, it's very strongly believed that any disease, dis-ease, whether it is mind, body, or soul that we have, is because of something that is stuck in our body and needs to be moved through. And that could be trauma, that could be tension, that could be anything across the board. It could just be some sort of a thought that got dug into our subconscious and now it's just replaying itself. And how that works with for specific to tapping, and it's different. Like there's many different things you can tap on. You can tap on issues that you have, traumas from childhood. You can tap around pain. You can tap around anxiety and fear. Those are the fear, anxiety, and feeling comfortable and grounded is what we're going to work on today. And anything across the board. It's basically you're communicating with your body by activating the different lines of energy and giving it a command. Now, again, that command could be to let go of a mirage of different things. Everybody's body's different. Everybody has different things going on in their body. I'm going to give you guys a couple examples of how tapping has worked really well for me. So I have, which most of us do, it's part of the human experience. I had a very tumultuous childhood. And there are some traumas that happened when I was really young, like before the age of 3, that got stuck in my system. And I went through therapy, and actually that's how I met Christina, who is the owner of Liberate Hollywood. I met her through I was working for a holistic website. Long story short, I did a bunch of stuff for her, and she offered me some of her healing modality, which back then was really around hypnotherapy. She still does hypnotherapy. She's a phenomenal hypnotherapist. And so, anywho, I went in and I got some hypnotherapy from her to work through this childhood trauma. I saw a therapist to work through this childhood trauma, but I still really did not find a way to fully release the trauma from my body. And so, as a result, I was attracting a certain particular type of partner into my life. And I was like 28, 29 years old, hadn't really had a good, healthy, supportive, loving relationship. And I really desired it, very much so, which everyone, when relationships are right and you get that juicy support and love and help and compassion that a really positive partner can bring to you, makes life so special. And I really longed for it. So I'd done all the work, I'd done all the cerebral work around getting through the trauma, accepting the trauma. I'd done hypnotherapy, but I was still attracting the same type of people. And then I found tapping. And I was able, through my commitment to tapping, to release the residual vibration of this trauma from my body. And how they believe in Chinese medicine, what we believe is that, you know, when a trauma is stuck, it kind of acts like a magnet. It stays and it vibrates and it pulls more of itself to itself. So if you're stuck in, it's like similar to PTSD. PTSD is your neurological. If you ever look at the brain and the neurological communication of somebody who has PTSD, it literally, they get stuck in loops and their brain fires and goes in circles and they get stuck in this brain pattern, and it's hard to unloop themselves and make new choices and make new neurological pathways so that they can have better means of handling their day-to-day life. It's similar to that, but on a smaller, more hidden scale. So I know this is a big exposition, but I really want you guys to understand that you never know, like, what the heck is going to come up. There's subconscious things, there's trauma, there's stuff that gets stuck in our body. And so through tapping, we just activate a communication between you and your body. And step number one is to identify what it is you want to process. And so that could be fear, that could be abandonment issues, it could be pain, whatever that is. And the very first step in the tapping is you just tell that particular thing that's in your system that you see it, you acknowledge it, that you love and you accept yourself with or without it. And this is a very, very important part when it comes to really mastering healing from tapping. Is it's not like you're saying bad pain, I don't like you, go away. Not at all. It's actually the contrary. We want to really accept whatever it is that is keeping us stuck. Sending it love, totally with gratitude, seeing it for what it is, and then without that triggered emotion, letting it go. Because if we're staying triggered and we're still being very triggered by whatever it is that we're asking to leave our systems, then it's going to stay. It's kind of like a dance that we're engaged in, and it's really hard to walk away when you're triggered by it. So step one is just to bring the trigger down, finding love, acceptance, and peace with what it is that you're looking to release. In addition to that, we also want to make sure that our bodies understand that we fully and completely love and accept ourselves. We want to let go of the shame around it. So, like, maybe, for example, if you're somebody who self-sabotages, the more we have shame around the self-sabotaging, the more self-sabotaging we're going to do. And then there's that loop again that I was talking about. So level one, saying hello to whatever it is without judgment, without a trigger, without any heightened emotion, bringing that down. Level two, we're going to love and accept ourselves with or without this particular thing. Level three, we're going to consciously choose and command that it leaves our energy field, that it leaves our body, that it leaves our subconscious. And then number three, we're going to program in a positive way of feeling, thinking, and being. Um, with that, I want to also address how important it is that we have the feelings. We want to be connected to the emotion. So this isn't a cerebral talk it out. It is a feel. We have to feel the feelings in order to release them. That's just the way life works. That's not specific to tapping. That's specific to healing. I mean, it would be lovely if we could just heal ourselves from stuff and not have to feel it. But we're feeling humans. That's what we do. We're here to feel. And what a blessing that is, right? You know, if you never know pain, you never know sorrow, then you're not going to appreciate joy. You're not going to appreciate health, freedom. So, with that, we're going to start to go over now the points. The very first point is going to be, we're not going to start yet, I'm just showing you guys. The first point is karate chop point. So it's like literally like if you're going to judo chop something, it's this whole area. I suggest using a bunch of fingers, not just like one or two, because that way you're destined to hit the point right at the inside of the eye. So where your eyebrow meets the bone right here, this is the spot on both sides. So I use the whole hands, and I go above the eyebrows. I get this whole area right here. That's the first point. Second point is follow the eye socket to the side of the eye. So it's not the temple. So it's not the mushy point. It's right here on the bone. Good. And then you're going to follow that down and stay on the bone, you guys. And it's going to be right in the center. But again, use multiple fingers, but you're tapping on the bone. Good. Then another point is right at the cleft. So it's where your nose and your mouth meet. So right in the center, in between the cleft. Right here. And again, use multiple fingers, so you're definitely getting it. Awesome. The next point is going to be where our lip and our chin meet. So kind of like that little indentation here. And again, multiple fingers. You can move around. And then we're going to go down here to the collarbone area. So right where the mushy part is in the collarbone. Here, I like to use like a lot of my hands to touch it. And sometimes I'll make little circles. Awesome. The next point is going to be the bra line. So it's literally, so here's the bottom of the breast or the pectoral muscle. Follow it to where it meets your ribs on the outside. So it's right on the side body line. Yeah. And again, use a bunch of fingers. Awesome. And then coming to the top of the head. So just go around, get it. Right in that area. Great. So to review, inside of the eyes, right at the base of the eyebrow, outside of the eyes at the socket, eye socket bone, middle, right underneath the pupils, cleft of the nose, where the chin and the lip meet, at the collarbone. Bra line. So where the bra, if you're a lady, you know exactly where I'm talking about. If you're a guy, just think the bottom where your pectoral muscle ends, meeting it at the side by the ribs. Top of the head. Awesome. So now that we know the points, let's get really clear and in tune with our bodies. So close your eyes. Just start to focus on your breath. Just slow it down a little bit. Let's take a nice inhale. Out the mouth. Just a couple more like that. Inhale nose, out the mouth. One more. Awesome. And just take a hand on the body somewhere, hand on the heart, hand on the belly is good. Just let go of everything else other than right now. Okay. I like to sometimes imagine when I'm coming into meditation that I am an onion. Just with every exhale, another layer falls away. Beautiful. Really drop that breath all the way down to the torso, connecting with your body. And just ask your body, you know, what is it that I want to clear right now? What is the best thing? You may have came to this meditation already knowing what that was. So maybe you were just curious and you want to see what comes up. Great. So now that you know that thing, it could be fear, anxiety, pain, limiting beliefs, whatever that looks like for you. Great. So now that you have that thing, I want you to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10. How intense is it? 10 would be like debilitating. 0 obviously is non-existence. So just rate it. Remember your number. If you need to write it down, write it down. Great. Now we are going to go through the tapping points. So I know it says on the description for this class, fear and anxiety. So I'm just going to go with fear. And this fear could be about anything. Oftentimes, if your issue is, maybe lack of abundance, you have a fear that maybe your job's not going to start up anytime soon. It could be a fear of, if you don't have the prosperity or success that you want, it might be fear of failure or fear of being seen. So I'm just going to use the word fear. And for you, just translate that to whatever that is in your life. All right. Outside of the karate chop, we're just going to gently tap on it. You don't want to give yourself bruises, you guys. Just nice and gentle. Close your eyes. Even though I've had this fear, I deeply love and accept myself. Even though I have this fear of, you can put in there whatever it is for you, I deeply love and accept myself. Even though this fear is keeping me stuck, I choose to let it go. And I deeply love and accept myself. Great. So you only do the karate chop the first time, then we go to the points. So we're going to do 3 rounds. Round number 1, starting inside the eyes. Even though I have this fear in my body, I know it's kept me stuck. I deeply love and accept myself. And I let go of any resistance. Outside of the eye, so right here on the bone, guys, not the mushy part, the bone. Even though I have this fear of, in my body, my mind, and my space, I deeply love and accept it, and I love and accept myself. Now follow the bone down to the bottom of the eye. All this fear that's kept me stuck, I see you. Thank you for trying to protect me. And I love and accept myself. At the cleft of the nose. Even though I have this fear that's kept me stuck, I know you don't serve me anymore. I accept you and love you for trying to protect me, but I don't believe I need your help anymore. Underneath the lips, or the little place where your chin and your lip meet, all this fear around, I totally see you and I accept you. You've done your best to keep me safe in the past, but I don't need you anymore. I accept and appreciate you, and I love and accept myself. Good. Taking it down to the collarbone. Feel that little mushy spot. It's right where you want to be. All this fear keeping me stuck. I choose to no longer need you anymore. I appreciate what you've done to try to protect me, but I don't need your protection any longer. I deeply love and accept myself with or without this protection. I think it's time for you to leave my body. Good. Follow it down to the bra line. So where the bottom of the breast muscle, the pectoral muscle meets the ribs. All this fear in my space, keeping me stuck. All this fear blocking my potential. I see you. I choose to say no more. I don't need your help. I know that you don't serve me. I love and accept myself. Top of the head. All this fear inside my body. I see you and I choose to let you go. What would my life look like if I no longer needed fear to protect me? I'm open to find out. Awesome. Take a nice inhale. Let it go out of the mouth. Round two, back at the center. Even though I've needed this fear in the past to keep me safe, I no longer need this fear, this block, to be in my space. I'm safe without the fear. I don't need you, fear. Outside of the eye, I choose in this moment to release my attachment to you. With love, I dismiss you, fear, right now from my mind, body, and soul. Underneath the eye, at the bone, what would my life look like if I let go of all fear keeping me stuck? I don't know, but I'm open to finding out. At the nose, it's time to release yourself from me, fear. I humbly say no more. I don't need you to protect me any longer. I've grown past you, fear. at the chin. I deeply and completely choose to release fear. I don't need fear. I love and accept myself. I fully trust myself. At the collarbone. You know it's time to leave fear. And I'm so grateful that I no longer need you. I'm no longer stuck. I'm no longer worried. Outside of the bra line. Fear, it's time for you to leave my whole entire life. I make good choices based on my faith in myself. I no longer factor fear or anxiety into my choice making. I love and accept myself, and I let you go. Top of the head. You're no longer welcome in my decision making process. You're no longer welcome in my energy field. I let go of fear and anxiety right now. Inhale. Ah. Last round. Inside the eye. I'm so grateful to be in my power. I love and accept myself. I fully trust my decision making process. Outside the eye. I trust love. I trust my intuition. I believe in my infinite power. Under the eye. I am deserving of massive success. I am deserving and worthy of extreme love and prosperity, and I make good decisions. At the nose. I fully embody trust and calm, cool, collective choice making. I am a magnet for love and success. At the chin. I don't even have to do anything. Success just shows up. I don't even know why I used to worry. I'm so in my power. At the collarbone. I fully trust and love and accept myself. I am a magnet for good choices, for love, success. My days are easy and effortless. Outside of the bra line, I surrender to my higher good. And I know every choice I make brings me closer and closer to my divine, awesome, powerful destiny. Top of the head. I am safe in this moment. I am loved in this moment. I am calm in this moment. Awesome. Just let the hands float down. Close your eyes. Just breathe this new way of being into your body. Maybe you want to roll your neck a little bit. Feeling a little bit more freedom in your shoulders. Take a nice juicy inhale. Hold it at the top. Just take your hands on your chest for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, push into the chest. Inhale, fill up. Hold at the top for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, let it go. One more time. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, just push into your chest. Let everything go like you're squeezing any residual fear. Beautiful. And then just let your breath come back to normal. Close your eyes. Stay in it. Now, go ahead and reestablish where is your number. So on a scale of 1 to 10, whatever it was that you were working to release, where is it now? Has it gone down? Beautiful. So just record what that is for you. And we're going to do one more round. If you're going through something specific and your number is not all the way down, you can always pause this if you have the recording, go back through and do another tapping round. See where your number is. If it still hasn't gone down to 1, 2, or 0, do another round. Just keep doing it over and over again. Sometimes, well, oftentimes, not sometimes, the majority of the time, whatever the heck it is that's causing us to be stuck, to have us have anxiety, pain, fear, it's just something that's been running a program, a energy field. This has been something that's been running for a long, long time. So just one round of tapping, thinking you're magically going to be 100% better, most likely is not the case. So if you have this recording, go back through and do this as many times as you need to until you get your number down to a comfortable place. I'm part of a couple communities right now, different groups of people I've been working with. And we tap every single day. We check in with each other via text message when we're done. I still, to this day, because I'm working on creating massive success in my life, I tap every single day. Almost never does a day go by where I'm not working on releasing any residual fear, any residual blocks, and programming in what I'm choosing to call into my life. So with that, we're going to do another round. We're going to go a little bit faster this time. So just close your eyes. Focus on what it is that you're calling in. So this is going to be pretty generic. You can let it be whatever you'd like. Awesome. Okay. So, karate chop. Even though I would love to be more, put in whatever it is, if it's calm, wealthy, happy, whatever that word is for you. I choose to completely love and accept myself where I am. Even though I am not quite, I recognize that I'm the one blocking myself from this. And I love and accept myself no matter what. Last time on the karate chop. Even though I take ownership that I am the one blocking myself from feeling and being, I totally accept myself right where I am. And I choose to let this go. Awesome. Inside the eye. Even though I totally have a block around, I deeply love and accept myself. Outside of the eye. Even though I fully take responsibility that I'm the one keeping myself stuck, I have no hard feelings towards myself about this. In fact, I love and accept myself. Under the eye, All these blocks that I have that have kept me from being, I see you. I appreciate you, but I'm going to let you go. At the nose, under the nose. All these limiting beliefs and blocks, I drop you right now with love and acceptance. At the chin, even though I have in the past kept myself stuck and I've had blocks to finding complete happiness around, I totally accept myself for that. I was just doing my best to protect myself, but I don't need that anymore. At the collarbone, all of the time I spent protecting myself and playing small, I let you go now. I love and appreciate the blocks and the fears, the subconscious beliefs that kept me stuck. But you don't serve me any longer, and I choose to let you go. Bra line. Even though I used to have blocks around this, I don't need you any longer. I appreciate you, blocks. I own that I'm the one that's been holding on to these blocks. And I decide right now to lay them down. Top of the head. I fully accept and love myself completely, with or without immense success. So I choose to have immense success, calm, loving, and clear insights and ways of being. Inside the eye, all limiting beliefs and blocks and fears, I release you right now. Outside the eye, I choose in this moment to be free of any limiting beliefs and blocks right now. I humbly release, bottom of the eye. I humbly release all of these thoughts subconsciously stuck in my body and my mind. I release you now. At the nose, I choose to lay you down. You know that you don't serve me anymore. You know it's time to go. So get out of my energy field, get out of my choice making right now, please. At the chin, I fully commit to making better choices, and I let go of any limiting blocks, fears, or self sabotaging behavior. I let you go. Collarbone. It's time for you to leave my body. I give so much gratitude for you now that you're gone, and I send you back to where you came. Ribs. Thank you for serving me the best way that you could, but you no longer fit into my life. Fears, blocks, limiting beliefs, be gone. I appreciate you, but I let you go. Top of the head. All my limiting beliefs and fears, I release you. I deeply love and accept myself, but I choose to let you go now. Bye-bye. Stay with your breath. Last round. Inside the eye. All of these fears, I'm so glad you're gone. It feels so good. Outside of the eye. I am worthy. I am deserving. I am fully supported by God, the universe, and myself. Bottom of the eye. I deeply love and accept and give gratitude for my life, for who I am as a person. I'm pretty awesome. At the nose. I really love and accept myself in this moment. I'm meant to do amazing things on this planet. At the chin, I fully support myself. I make good decisions. Life is for me, never against me. At the collarbone, every moment of every day, my life's getting better. Hip, hip, hooray. Outside of the ribs, what a blessing I am to the world. I am calm. I am cool. I'm collected. I make good choices. And I'm a gift to everyone who knows me. Top of the head, I deeply love and accept myself. I am a gift to the world. I am worthy. I am abundant. I am wealthy. I am whole. Stay with the breath. Awesome. And just gently let the hands fall down. Breathing into the moment. Deep inhales. Keep your eyes closed. Long exhales. Awesome. Now go ahead. Just place your hands on your chest over your heart. Relax your jaw. Relax your mind. Now we're going to drop into heart harmonization. So we're just going to breathe gratitude into our heart and feel the feelings of what it is that you're cultivating as though they already happened. So if you're cultivating being calm and confident, just feel that calm and confident. If you're cultivating more freedom, more wealth, feel the clarity and success that come along with being confident and wealthy. I want you to feel these feelings as though they already are fact in your life right now. We're going to be here for about 5 minutes. Stay with the deep inhales, the long exhales. If your mind starts to wander, just bring it back to your breath. And just, if you need to, which is totally cool, you want to bring in a mantra. It's going to be I am, and then the word of whatever it is you're bringing into your body. So if it is calm, it's I am calm. And then feel gratitude for calm. If it's wealthy, I am wealthy. All right, guys. So go ahead now and just letting go of the effort, staying in that meditation, keeping your eyes closed. Just let your hands float down. Go ahead now and just allow your body to integrate what it is that you created here. So we're going to stay in silent meditation and just let the feelings that you just created move through your body. And let your body recalibrate with this new way of being. You got about 6 minutes here. Breathe, feel, relax. Your eyes closed, your jaw relaxed. Just be very present. Keep those inhales nice and long and keep your exhales even longer. Awesome. Good, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and start to bring your awareness back. We're going to end with a one feeling called to teach you guys a quick protection meditation you can do every day if you feel called. It's called the power of the present, and it's super simple. You can do it in 10 seconds, you can do it in 10 minutes. It's up to you. But I'm going to teach you how to do it very quickly. It's a great thing to do after you do your practice because it keeps you in a energetic protective bubble, so to speak. This is also a great thing to do before you go out into the world. So super simple. Hand over hand on your belly button. Just close your eyes again. Go ahead and drop down a grounding cord. So just ground down through the base of your spine, connecting to the earth. Good. Then draw that Mama Earth energy up into your space, all the way up through your body, around your head, or outside the body. And then call down a white light. Just allow this white light to bathe your entire body with beautiful white golden light. Then intermix the two into your heart and just send the two up, 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 up to like a star 40 feet above your head. And then allow just a cleansing, healing shower to fall down upon you. It's just a nice rainstorm, cleansing and healing, letting go of any residual stuff that's ready to go. Excellent. And then just say in your mind, I allow all my chakras to be realigned right now, cleansing and clearing each chakra. I allow all my strands of DNA to be reconnected now. Beautiful. All energy I've left behind return to me now. Just allow this rain shower to just keep washing over you, cleansing and clearing. Beautiful. And then gently allow that rainstorm to clear. And then put a bubble around you 3 foot thick. And say in your mind's eye or out loud, only God's energy gets past this protection. Only God's energy gets in. Only God's energy gets out. You can replace the word God for whatever you want. Only love gets in. Only love gets out. And just feel yourself in this protective space. And then just gently let your hands come down. Open your eyes. And that will keep you in a very high vibrational state until you go to bed. I like to do that power of protection, so that quick little exercise we did every day before I leave my house, just to keep me into the high vibration. Especially when you go through, like such as tapping, you're really bringing yourself into a high vibe. So the more you can let go of everything else and do your best to stay protected and stay away from the things, people, place, and things that cause you to feel the way that you feel. Just avoid them. You know, it's pretty easy to do when we're in quarantine. Turn the news off. If a conversation or something, an article that you're reading is bringing up those feelings again, just close it. Open up a book that makes you feel really good. Go to a website that makes you feel good. Turn on good music. Dance. Get in your body. Shake it out. Take a hot bath. Every moment we have a choice of whether we want to move towards love, towards our goals, or if we want to go towards fear and go away from our goals. Every second you have that chance to make a choice. in the direction of calm, cool, collective, or fear, anxiety. And tapping is a really great way when you feel yourself moving in that direction to stop, let it go, and reprogram yourself to make a good choice to go towards that which serves you and brings you happiness, love, and joy. So, with that, my name is Veronica Kelly, and it's been a pleasure tapping with you today. If you want to seek personal sessions, you're welcome to book through the Liberate Hollywood website. And I hope you're having a blessed day. Take care.